Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Eyes of the Beholder, where a bunch of us regular-ass nerds play Dungeons and Dragons. A podcast went up on YouTube today. Go watch it. It's funny. It was supposed to be an advice show. That didn't turn out to be what it was. Anyways,
I mean, it's good life advice.
No, it's not.
No, that's probably not true. That's not accurate, I don't think. Anyways, hey, go check out our YouTube channel as well after this. Or if you're just not joining us for the first time, hey, thank you for being here. We're happy to have you. Quick kind of recap or disclaimer for tonight. The last 2 weeks, we've had some audio issues. So we are going... In fact, we lost nearly a whole episode. So I'm going to recap some of the events. I'm going to let these guys role-play out their conversational parts, but when it gets to combat and stuff for the first little bit, the dice rolls have already been done. I'm just going to narrate that combat and we'll move through it and try to get on to all the new stuff happening tonight. So if you were here last week or the week before, some of this may be a little bit similar, but probably not the same because I don't think any of them remember what they said. So,
Look over and he's
just vibe into his eggnog. He's excited about the eggnog.
vibing the nut.
Anyways, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's episode of Eyes of the Beholder.
A bunch of nerds who play D&D. Eyes of the Beholder. Once my wife, the black guy left. Eyes of the Beholder. One guy's dumb, the other's deaf. Eyes of the Beholder. They might live or they might die. Eyes of the Beholder.
Is it? Oh, there we go.
Hey!
Hey!
Everybody see.
Wahoo!
It's amazing when you have a producer.
I know it's nice having a producer back.
Fuck you.
Everybody give it up for our producer who's been out sick with the,
Hey!
it's good to have him back.
Woo!
Glad you're not dead.
Yep.
Sure.
Wow.
Wow.
You just cut him out of
I don't expect any different.
Yeah.
But I'm still somehow surprised every time.
Checks out.
Can I borrow one of those pencils?
Okay, so when last we left off from where we're starting at,
Piece of cake.
Deidre, Saul, y'all are riding on the back of the Quetzalcoatl form of Dalen soaring through the skies. It's a big pterodactyl, four-legged pterodactyl thing. Soaring through the skies, flying up above the darkness, when all of a sudden you see bursting through the clouds this giant, almost like eagle-like form, but hundreds and hundreds of times bigger. As it erupts up through the clouds. And then it seems to almost spot you. I mean, it's going into a dive directly for you. Dalen, as you begin trying to weave in and out amongst the clouds, it begins to close its distance. Saul begins hurling firebolts at it. A few of them singeing and scorching across the feathers.
Doesn't sound like me. Doesn't sound like me.
Sorry.
Pretty sure that's exactly what happened. As you send firebolt at it, singeing and scorching across the feathers of this, you eventually notice as it gets closer an armored rider on the back of it. As you bring up a wall of fire that they fly through.
Nothing. Go ahead. Sorry. I was just doing comments.
It
I wanted
is
to be like
December.
everybody else. Sorry.
Hey,
Craig's playing.
It's Amber's turn to be funny. All
I
right?
expected more.
Or is that
I'm not
like
mad.
30 minutes in?
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. As this rider and her bird emerge through your wall of fire, you You see this armored figure with long flowing white hair and a blue streak on her face, just looking absolutely pissed at you.
Very pissed.
Blue string.
She has like a blue tattoo from one eye down.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
It's kind of on the picture.
It's on the picture.
It's
It's
on
probably
her
coming up
thing.
here in a little bit. Is
Who spelled Caravel like that?
you did?
Yeah.
Kendara, would you like to say anything to your friend who is firing at you?
Quit being stupid.
What? What? Who? What?
Follow me in. And I'll take off down towards the camp.
Did you notice?
Did I notice?
I think he was the one who noticed.
You're the
and
one who noticed.
in the
And
thing.
I think last time you told Dalen. What
Yeah,
to
I
do.
remember. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna scooch up.
Okay.
Like, just whisper, "Hey."
In your ear, the whole thing.
As Saul begins crawling his way up towards your ear, he opens his mouth to speak, and a bug just hits the back of his throat. And he begins hacking and coughing in your ear.
Dalen, follow her down.
As you begin to follow behind this giant, multicolored bird, Kendar leads you basically to the edge of the forest near this giant black spire with the green electricity crackling. As you set down into the trees, you see a small makeshift camp. Around this camp, tending to the campfire, is a tabaxi dressed in leathers armor with some camouflaging to the leggings with some leaves and grass. He's got his hood up, but you can see he's a black tabaxi, but with some silver and grain around, showing a bit of age on him. As you all arrive, setting down. I'll leave it to you now.
Where have you been? I've been here for months. Weeks. I don't know. A long time.
Well, we were in the Underdark for a long time.
Did you get lost?
Maybe twice, I think. Oh, Deidre. Have you met Kandara?
Hi. Your bird's very pretty. Speaking of my bird, you must apologize.
Oh, for the fire. I mean, it didn't do that much damage, did it?
He watches the giant head kind of swivels and turns and looks at you, the eyes just peering at you.
I'm gonna toss it a rash.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back as a Quetzalcoatl.
Okay. Yeah. This thing is just like gargantuan in size.
Oh, so a ration would do nothing.
You can throw one if you wish.
I do wish.
Okay. You take out this small little ration of dried meat, about the size of your hand, and he watches it just opens its mouth, and you think it lands inside as it closes it. Just kind of... If a bird could look disapproving, that's the look you've just received.
Is it disapproving or disappointed?
Could be both.
The look that Kandara gives you is the same look that the bird gives you.
It's weird.
That's right.
You know, you've heard of like sometimes pets and their owners start looking alike. It's very, very similar to what's happening right now.
No, you're never conquered now.
More so the giant bird, just very judgy.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Are you still a Quetzalcoatl?
I didn't know. If I had, I wouldn't.
Well,
sticky.
No. I'll drop it.
You watch as Dalen now appears as well.
For the book?
Hi. How are you?
Been waiting on you for quite some time.
You have.
Yes. This is my friend, Morbo.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice.
I approve.
No fucking way. No.
Okay, fine.
No, please do. That's what you want, then go for it.
That's what you want, okay, but no fucking way. No.
I love it.
I know my voice. Not good yet.
I'm sorry. She said Marlboro.
Yeah.
Marlboro. Can I call you Marty, maybe?
That is fine.
Burrow. Kitty.
No kitty.
I don't. All right.
Henry David Burrow.
Who?
What?
What?
I get it.
Okay.
But no.
But okay.
I can smell the mead on this one.
Who's that?
Henry David Thoreau. Henry David Thoreau.
Hi.
There's
I've
a
never
real bad.
heard the name.
There's a real bad.
It was a bad poem. He was a writer.
Hi.
You wouldn't know about those. That's what he's saying. That's what he said.
Oh,
not
I
me.
didn't say anything.
That's what he said.
I didn't say that.
Threshold, huh?
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah.
Marlboro.
Marlboro.
I-
Or you may call me
Okay.
Marmar.
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 All right. Mama.
Mar.
Mama.
Not ma.
Mama.
Okay, so
Oh
I'm
Oh, yeah.
assuming this is the tower that you're here to destroy.
Oh, that tower.
Yes, the big one we're next to.
Yes.
Hi. It seems to be. It's got the.
The light. There's
Yeah.
just a giant beam of light firing up into the clouds, and then it kind of just like forms almost like kind of greenish glow, almost like a dome. It kind of eventually dissipates out into the clouds. Seems like this is where some of the darkness is spreading from.
It seems that this is where the darkness that we're trying to get rid of is coming from. So if we destroy where it's coming from, the darkness goes away.
I see you're still good at plans.
Thank you.
If there's a lock.
Then there That's exactly what I was going. If there is a tower, then there is darkness.
Okay.
And if we take the tower out, the darkness also goes out.
Yeah.
Sounds like a very good strategy to me.
We have been scoping out the tower for the weeks that we have been here. And we have noticed three main individuals. There is a female mage, there is a fox person, and there is a fiend who I'm pretty sure is from the Nine Hells. He has,
Does he look like this?
yes, it's very strange you have a drawing of that. Have you met fox people?
No, I just found that under my cup.
For those who don't see it, because
Yeah,
it's
you
all
probably-
whited out.
Probably can't see it. Our coasters are old school D&D.
Stuff, yeah.
That
You
won't work.
can't see it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a fox
it's
woman.
white.
It's a
It's
legged
just
broom.
white, yeah.
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 Anyway.
Anyway.
Glad
So-
y'all could get in on that little tidbit.
Stick around, there's more.
Yeah.
It gets so much better.
Promise.
Hi. So, okay, I'm sorry. Fox man, mage woman.
I think
And-
the fox is a female too.
Yes.
Fox.
The fox is a female.
He was a man.
Oh, it's man. It's
Fox
hard
man?
to tell. There's lots of ropes. Yes.
I mean, foxes, they all look very similar, male and female. You really got to get up under the tail to know.
No.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
I'm sure
assumed
you're
you wouldn't be
correct.
able to do that from this
No.
distance.
No. Anyways,
If
and
there's
then
a
there's
tail,
a.
then there aren't.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
And if there's anything, they're probably genitals. Tail,
Sorry.
no tail.
technically true.
So,
Okay.
If there's anything, there are just.
Usually, there's only dicks.
all dicks.
Yes.
Gelatinous blob.
It's not enough.
Just
Undulating mass.
Oh!
You talked
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, we did. So,
Why did that come up?
I don't know. You named yourself. All right, moving on. You did.
you did.
You did.
Sorry.
You were
Gelatinous blob?
close. No.
Undulating mass.
Undulating mass.
Undulating mass. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
All right, there.
Okay, there we go. Now
All right.
there
So,
is a
fox,
a female, a fox, and a
Reel it
fiend.
in.
fiend.
Yes, from the Nine Hells.
I'm reading
Oh.
it out. I'm not casting, man.
Okay.
And it has vampiric enthralled with it.
I'm sorry, what? It's got what with it?
Vampires.
Vampires.
Enthralled guy.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like the little vampire
Thrall.
minions.
Yeah.
Those guy.
All right. So we have
Wolf.
vampires and are they all mages? Could you tell?
The females, I mean, they're all wearing robes. Mages wear robes.
Seems pretty magey.
It's very magey, yes.
Hi. You're a
I mean,
bard.
you're wearing robes, kind
I'm
of.
not wearing. No.
I thought you had robes.
I'm wearing a billowing shirt.
Oh, it's
And
all.
like pants.
That makes
I don't
sense.
really pay attention. I'm
It's
sorry.
like, imagine a bard. And, yeah.
But not
Okay.
a bard.
But not a bard, I'm a sorcerer.
Oh, you're saying
Oh.
bard.
I've told you this.
I thought you said bard.
Have you though?
Bard.
Have you really?
I was like, what about your bard?
Bard.
Okay, so
Mama.
It's gonna be a long day.
This is gonna be great. All right.
Oh, hey.
So 3 mages. We have a fiend, a fox, and a woman. Should we scope it out?
That would be the next course of action, yes.
Okay.
I don't know how you want to do this.
No, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
So,
We're just
I don't
filling
remember.
space right now,
well,
man. Like,
yeah, because
progress our story, man.
well, that's kind of so you guys know what you're here for. You know what you're here to do.
Yeah.
Yes.
You want us
So-
to just run by that?
Basically, so if y'all are gonna go scope out the tower, I can somewhat narrate through your plans that y'all make, if you wish, or do y'all want to make your own plans again?
Well, I mean, who's the sneakiest?
Me.
he's very sneaky.
What's your sneak?
Like a body?
He's sneaky.
We've been over this.
No one knows it though.
Oh, fair enough.
We went over this in the
And no
part
one
that's
knows.
got
Yes, I know. It's 8.
Yeah, with the same.
So you're supposed to go together then. Weird that y'all come to that decision.
Hi. Well, I've got some armor right now that doesn't make me very sneaky, but I can still wild shape. Which could make me sneaky.
Don't look at me. I am not sneaky. I do think though we need to keep away so that if something happens to the people inside, that they can
Yes.
come out. No?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I mean, what if we go in
Mhm.
and just kind of take a look around?
Like that plan.
How could that go wrong?
I mean,
Exactly. Sounds perfect.
great to me.
Sounds fantastic.
Hey, John, I lied. We are going to need the battle map up. Give it 7 seconds. Then this
He's listening in.
he's
Sorry.
listening
hey,
in.
Alice.
Mm.
You got fuzzy.
There's nothing there.
There is. There's a white thing right
Okay,
there.
cool. There it is. We'll see.
Is it eggnog? Oh, you mean the mask?
Yeah, fuzzy.
I was like, it's all gone. What are you looking?
Yeah, you're good.
I'm not.
You're good, John.
Smooth as a baby butt.
That's probably fine right there. So, anyways,
Creepy.
you guys make plans for Marlborough and Saul to stealth into the tower. And as you begin to get ready to depart ways, and Deidre's about to cast Bless on you, you remember, oh wait, I've used all my spell slots for the day.
Oh, yeah.
Because right as you're about to leave, you request a long rest.
Can we? Yes. Can we rest?
What?
Can we rest? I need rest. Just real quick, like 8 hours.
But
I attacked Kandara with a pretty high spell, and only got like one of those. 2 at max. Might need both of them.
okay.
All right.
Sword
So
rest.
you guys settle back into the camp. Kandara offers to take all of the watches for you. The first bit of her watch passes relatively uneventfully. About halfway through her watch, Dalen wakes up. Are you still continuing on with that, or you went out and talked to her about cleared the air with your beef?
Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
Or beef.
Do.
So anyways, halfway through. Sorry, this is all trying to recap 2
Yeah.
episodes we've lost. It's going to be a little bit clunky at first. Dalen wakes up, comes out and joins Kandara and talks to her for a bit. They kind of discuss.
Huh?
They kind of discuss.
Yeah. No, I could roll with it.
Okay.
Okay.
Roll with it.
Ha.
Go for it. You can't. reach anything
Oh, I just
vital.
wasted that natural 20. It went well, in case you were wondering.
What did? Our dog?
Roll.
Oh,
Roll.
good for you.
Natural 20.
But why did you roll?
I don't know. I was rolling
Getting
with
out
it.
of the tent. You did very
I
good.
got
I came out of the tent, fucking just.
Just majestic as hell.
So. Hi.
Saul
Kandara.
smiles in his sleep.
So, it's been a while. What have you been up to?
I think you know more than most. I have a lot of wrongs that I have to amend. I've been working on those. I hear you were getting lost in the Underdark.
I had a, what you might call a magical constipation. I kind of forgot some things that I should have been able to do. And then I remembered myself. I can fly now. That's a thing.
I saw. Very
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I wasn't able to do that till recently. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Very good.
Hey, I just want to let you know. I'm sorry for what I did. I'm sorry for killing you. I brought you back because you were my friend. And what you did, you didn't. I just want you to know that when I killed you, that squared it up for me. I don't want to lose myself to that anger again.
Well, Firbolg, I understand what it's like to forget yourself in that anger, what it's like to be overwhelmed by it. But as far as being square, I don't think so. I don't want us to sweep this under the rug. I don't want us to play nice. I will make amends.
I'm not sweeping it under the rug. I'm not saying it didn't happen. It did. You did what you did. And I did what I did. But to me, we're done. We're square. The Gandara I knew before you handed me that ring, that's the Gandara I know now. So from here on, you do what you feel is right. I can't tell you what to do, or how to feel, or your plans. But as far as I'm concerned, you're my friend. And I'm glad to see you again.
Thank you, Firbolg. And as he walks away, I kind of say under my breath, but I'll say when we're square.
Do I hear that? Can I hear that?
This is new, so that'd be.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
I say,
Yes, out without the stage whisper.
oh,
You can say it still in her
Say
voice.
it. What was
what did I will decide when we are square, Firbolg.
it? Okay.
Roll perception, sure.
Yeah. Let's see.
No. Maybe.
Perception.
Everything kind of is.
Maybe. I mean, when you're Russian.
That'll be a 19.
Do you want some soup?
Roll me a stealth check, Kandara.
Oh,
With
why?
advantage.
Why?
With advantage,
There's
because
no
you're
point.
whispering it. There might be.
You don't care,
Sleight of
man.
hand?
Stealth.
Oh.
What you got?
I want to say it's a 19. I'm bringing her up. It timed out.
No.
Okay. I'm assuming I would hear like just kind of some sort of mumbling to herself.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go back into
Okay.
the tent.
Oh, that's not me.
Your rest goes without any sort of issue for the night. Kandara keeps a watchful eye over you, as well as the giant fucking bird outside of your tent.
Does the bird sleep?
No, it is
No.
magical. It never has to sleep.
Oh.
It doesn't have to eat.
So we don't need a watch.
Not necessarily, but Kandara did it anyways.
Yeah. Cool.
As you awake in the morning,
It's like
you
don't
all
even know me.
I don't.
You all prepare for your trip.
Sorry, go ahead.
Saul and Marlborough begin to stealth their way out of the tree line.
Wait.
And also,
DJ blesses.
Porter has to give me.
Do you need to go potty? Do you need to do anything else?
Yes.
You should try. Yes, go ahead.
You should try. Saul, as you go around the back of the encampment.
I don't go.
You stand there though long enough to make them think before emerging, wiping your hand on your robes,
I don't wear robes.
on your pants.
For sure.
I kind of feel like now you do.
I don't. No.
This is the hard line.
Just wiping your hands on your shirt. Kind of wring them out a little. Everybody's set and ready to go. Saul, you stealth your way across the field of this tall grass, slinking ever so closely through it.
Key thing.
Yeah.
He has to give
Hey.
me.
Before you go,
What does he give you?
the dust of disappearance.
Oh, he gives you the dust of disappearance, and he gives you the ring of mind shielding.
Yes.
That's right. I forgot about
Yes.
that.
And also, I'm going to give you my sunblade.
That's right.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Thank you.
So,
I mean, you don't
equipment
need it
is
right
passed
now, it's just-
back and forth between
Like
one
Christmas.
another. Saul, you expertly stealth your way across this open field, keeping low in the brush, and slide up next to the door as Marlborough pounces through the grass before arriving up next to you, as per the essence of his stealth roll that he made that night.
Oh, yeah. It was bad.
It was real bad.
It was
Yeah.
extremely bad.
Yeah. As you kind of push hard on the giant stone door, sliding it open, you arrive in this room here that you'll see on the battle map.
Is our audio gone yet? No, not yet.
Should
And now it's gone.
Nope, it should still be there. You should still be hearing us.
If you're not hearing us,
Oh, we got a thumbs up. Hell yeah. All right,
hey!
everything's good. So
Yeah.
you arrive in this room here with four
Yeah.
giant statues about 15 feet tall in the room. Three dead bodies that seem to be smashed almost into paste. As you begin, both of you kind of saw investigating from afar. Marlborough slinks up next to one and kind of wipes some dust off of one of the pauldrons of one of these statues. As it does, the head grinds down. The foot lifts up and slams down. Marlborough nimbly dodging out of the way, avoiding being hit. Saul and Marlborough begin running up the stairs for some reason into the next room, which was this room.
Second room.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hold on, I got it. John doesn't have to do anything. I got it. You're good once you're there.
Fucking touch it.
Bringing you to this room, which it'll go in a second. There's a bit of a delay. Any minute now. Anyways, you guys run up the... Hey, John, pull up the actual web page. Just click on it and see if it's moved you. There you go. That's
There
it.
you go.
Yeah. So basically, when we're on battle map, you may just have to keep the map part up, so it'll change when I change it, like the web page part up. So, anyways, you run into this room here. As you do come running up the stairs, there is a mage sitting at the desk. As she turns around, she's... Which I didn't think I explained to you what she looked like, because I was so surprised you ran upstairs last time. But as you run up these stairs, you see a kind of pink, reddish-skinned humanoid figure with these long red horns coming off of her head. These tattered red robes hanging off of her as she looks to you with her solid black eyes. She goes, "Oh, it's so good to have guests."
And break. That's right.
Right. No, we're not doing that now because we're still going.
Right. Oh, hello.
Oh. Do come in. Join me.
Listen,
I have so
listen.
many things to show you.
Have you heard the good news about Finero, our Lord and Fire Savior?
Her head kind of cocks the side of it. I am mildly aware of him, yes.
Oh, good.
But you're more than welcome to come in.
Oh no, we're good right here. We don't want to intrude at all. We just want to
As she begins to kind of stride towards you a little bit.
dust the disappearance.
You take out the dust of disappearance and throw it on yourself and Marlboro as y'all disappear.
Yeah, I remember that.
And Marlboro goes, fuck this shit, I'm out. He just runs down the stairs back to camp. Saw you actually do the same thing, though, not knowing because y'all don't talk to each other in the process of doing it. Y'all just happen to arrive back at camp at the same time. Just kind of said, fuck that other guy, I'm out of here.
I don't know him. We just fucking met.
As y'all,
Who the fuck are you?
you both arrive
Solomon Canadell.
back at the campsite, still invisible. Before y'all eventually hear the voice of Saul, I believe, pipe up. I think you talked to either Deidre first, actually.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So that went bad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't go good? You're so sneaky.
Eventually, the dust magic fades. Poof. You see Marlboro also standing there, just kind of quietly next to like the fire, like trying not to be noticed.
So, what did you find out?
There's at least one flaw.
One floor?
Yes.
Well, yeah, there's lots of floors.
At least two. Yes, 2 floors.
What did you do wrong?
Nothing wrong. What are you talking about?
Oh, I should have read you my rules.
Rules.
The rules of sneaking.
You're not sneaky.
That's why I've been making rules and studying.
Oh. Then what are the rules?
Okay.
She studies.
Sal needs to learn.
Can she get rid of her disadvantage?
Maybe.
Yes! That's why Flurbook is both our favorites now.
Study hard.
Wait.
Okay, rule number 1. Don't shoot fireballs or firebolts. Did you do that?
No.
Okay, good. You only look. You don't touch. Did you do that?
Yes.
That's the second
No,
rule.
I said. Did you do? I only looked.
Oh, you only looked.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Yes.
Let Dalen talk to animals first. That one really didn't apply. Um,
No animals.
on the stealth mission, once the stealth stops, the mission stops. Did you do that?
Yeah. Yes. Wait. Yes.
If you did all these things, then why'd you mess up so bad?
Because we got spotted.
Oh. You seem so sneaky going in. Oh, you're not supposed to come back to camp after you mess up. You definitely messed that one up.
Speaking of, I believe at this point I was taking a look at the tower. Is there
Right.
anybody coming?
I did afterwards.
Oh. Yeah.
I think after this is when you go take a look at the tower.
Is that?
Yeah, so so basically after you've learned the rules of sneak, you come up with
I
a new...
remember I threw him under the bus.
Yeah, you did.
It's like,
did.
hey,
You did.
he's the one who touched the statue.
You shouldn't do
I
that
threw
this
you
time.
on the bus first.
Yeah,
oh,
sure,
yeah,
he
you're a
betrayed you.
piece of shit.
So, after discussing the rules of stealthiness, you come up with a new plan this time to send in another scouting party to go scout out the top portion of the tower. So this time, Dalen and Marlboro just y'all two. Make your way onto the back of Kendara's giant bird and begin
You're gonna stay back here with me.
Yes.
up into the
Though
sky.
I thought I was on the boat.
Remember, Sal touched the statue.
You hear the words called down to you.
What?
Remember, Sal touched the statue.
I didn't.
You begin coasting up through the sky, making a large circle around this giant, weirdly black, almost like it has this greenish tint to the metal exterior of this tower as the occasional sparks of energy through the sky. You eventually find a small balcony at the very peak of this tower. You make the bird coast around. You and Marlborough make leaps onto the balcony. Marlborough landing deftly and quietly as Dalen just right into the side of the balcony's railing before flopping over. They begin peering inside of the room that you can see now on screen.
Oh dear.
7-second delay.
It's okay. They see this large green crystal with energy just erupting up through the ceiling. They see a figure in purple and goldish robes with these tiny little wings and this kind of goopy green head, flanked by 2 vampires as he sits and reads quietly. Dalen, fearing the noise he makes, for some reason shifts into a cat. Meow.
Not for some reason.
And then
Okay.
realizes that
He does it
I like how he has his commentary on everything.
because he thinks that Mar over here
Mama.
can speak kitty cat.
turns out he can't.
That is not the case.
Yes.
I never tried it with.
Fair enough. So they look kind of
It
confused
made
at each
sense.
other. Heads cocked to the side, back and forth on both of them.
What?
After peering into the room for a few seconds, they both make a leap out of the window off of the balcony, going into free fall as the bird swoops down,
Oh my
catches
God.
them, and flies them back to their camp.
It's all happening so fast.
Remember when we first did it?
Took like
3.
Forever.
an episode.
Yeah.
All right.
3 hours later.
When we get back to camp. All right.
You did better?
What'd you see?
Well, I saw a glowing orb held by statue-like claws in the middle of the room. Then there was a funny-looking booger man in the corner with
That
2
was-
vampires.
That was the fiend.
Fiend. He had some vampires with him.
Yeah.
I know a vampire when I see one.
So this orb, the glowing orb, is it where the darkness is coming from?
Yes. It was beaming in the sky,
Oh,
and it was causing a storm above the tower.
As they keep mentioning this orb, Saul, every time you just keep thinking to yourself, God, I just want to touch it.
Foreshadowing.
Don't know why. Can't help yourself. Just thought over and over again, man, I sure wish I could touch that thing.
There was a reason to.
Sure. But right
And-
now, sounds like a great idea.
If you move the orb, it might change different, make it different.
So,
Yeah.
That makes sense to me.
you guys come up with your plan for assault.
I mean, it made sense that he would speak cat. I get it.
Yeah. If you move the orb, the night'll go away.
Sure. That seems like a plan. You guys come up with your plan for the assault of the top of the tower. You all load up onto the back of Kendara's bird. You take off into the air, one by one, jumping onto the balcony. Seemingly unnoticed, as you make your way into the large circular chamber, Saul rushes forward, casting a zigzagging wall of fire down the stairs,
Yeah, I did
blocking
that.
blocking the path
It's
of anything
like
that might try to come up him.
4 layers of
Wall of fire.
Wall of fire.
Just back and forth.
Yeah.
Snaking it through. So if they had to go through, they were going to get hurt.
Yeah. Or had to make like 4 dexterity saves.
Yeah. Marlborough rushes forward, firing an arrow into the neck of one of the vampires. Dalen jumps out and casts daylight in the center of the room, causing this bright light just to emanate throughout as this vampire's skin begins to burn. Kendara begins charging forward as well, sword drawn, gleaming in the light, as Deidre summons all of her strength and casts Dispel Magic onto the orb. You just watch as the energy begins to coalesce around the orb, choking out the glowing green light as it begins to try to suppress it, before eventually her magic is broken off of it, shattered free, and the orb once again begins shooting its light into the sky. You can see panic begin to strike across Deidre's face. The green, gelatinous form of this fiend reaches his hand out and charms the mind of Marlborough, turning him against the party as he begins stabbing Kendara in the back. Seemingly unfazed by the radiant energy emitting from this sword, though, she charges forward. Sword begins to glow with this divine, natural 20 type of energy and smite.
20 type of energy.
As she slams it into the side of this being, as it carves almost completely through it in a single swipe, dealing like 130 points of damage. It explodes outwards with this. His body quivers and shakes a bit. The vampires themselves, their skins begin to turn to ash in the presence of Dalen's sunlight. And at that time, Dalen comes sliding across, and right up underneath Kendara's arm, his sword arrives into the heart of the fiend as his icicles begin spreading out across its body and shattering it into a million pieces of ice crystal. With just a few moments left, the group turns their attention to the orb.
You seemed like you were having trouble. Just had to finish that off for you.
Just a little bit of concordance.
Yes.
Just let me mark that down.
Yeah. Deidre.
Like under her arm.
Deidre and Dalen.
Just a little touch.
Yeah. Just barely touched him.
Yeah,
Deidre and Dalen this time joining hands, one over the top of the other, both grasping their holy symbols. Well, Deidre grasps her holy symbol. Dalen just focusing all of his energy into the dispel magic as they both
It's
apply
a leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As they dispel the magic this time in a giant, brilliantly white, radiant aura, slamming into the side of this orb, pushing against it, and yet again almost choking the light out of it before, and yet again the darkness remains above them. In this moment, Saul decides to rush over and attempt to push the orb off of the stone-like eagle grass that is in it. As he touches it, a beam of pure radiant of necrotic energy slams into his chest, rendering him completely unconscious. In that moment, Dalen takes a second to bring Saul back with a healing word. And in that moment, Deidre, focusing all of her energy and strength into her last attempts to dispel the magic. She slams her radiant energy into the side of the orb, and it begins to wrap around, attempting to choke the life out of it. But you can see the green energy beginning to peek through the sides and the edges, as it doesn't seem like her magic's going to be enough. And as she focuses all of her strength and all of her will into it, it envelops it before the crystal eventually shatters, pieces laying on the floor. They begin to hear sounds of someone coming up the stairs as the wall of fire is dispelled.
What?
That's what happened.
Oh.
They see this fox man coming up the stairs. As they begin turning and running, he attempts to grab and hold them in place with his magic, but they're able to break free. Marlborough places down a few traps, magical traps, and as the fox wizard-looking creature begins trying to pursue him, he's being slammed and having to dodge these magical arrows. as Dalen takes the Quetzalcoatl form and takes off flight with Marlborough and Kendara on his back, as Deidre and Saul dive out the window and land on Kendara's bird, and they all begin coasting through the sky and fly for several hours before eventually setting down at the edge of this nearby lake. And so as you all sat down, Dalen, your shift form, it's been about the 4 hours that you can hold it, roughly.
He's...
Yeah. So, you're left standing next to this
We found
lake.
that out.
And begin to discuss future plans of where you're going next.
Hey, we fucking did it. That's a thing,
Hey.
That
right?
was very close.
Yes.
High fives all around.
Ah.
Yes. Yes.
Ah,
Yes. Wow. Well, that was completely unexpected.
I bet it was.
So, now that you did something, do you need another nap?
It's actually a very good question.
No, I'm
All right.
actually, since we leveled up, I have
'Cause
one
you-
5th level spell I can do. Teleportation circle. Teleportation circle.
Yeah, so
That we
you have
just
one more
leveled
place
up.
to go.
Well,
Yeah,
hang
but
on,
that was-
hang on,
Oh,
that's
Did you
time to
forget
talk.
about me?
I did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You can roll on your teleportation.
No,
whatever,
no,
but your new spell.
Wow.
But
What a fucking piece of shit.
I have a promise to my friend.
I remember we didn't. He didn't even go. What? How did y'all two meet?
Good backtracking. Very
Sorry.
good.
Foreshadowing.
Backshadowing.
There's a shadow somewhere and we're fucking covering it.
But then the shadow disappears because there's no light on it.
no!
Oh shit!
Oh,
We're almost
no.
through all of the backtracking stuff. I promise,
But
guys,
now,
we'll get onto all
but
this
now
stuff.
that the spell is gone, the shadows are back. And now we can go over those
There's a
shadows.
shadow. There's more shadow. It's just bigger
If
shadows.
there is a shadow, then there is a back.
What?
I don't know anymore,
If
man.
there's a shadow, there's a before.
If there's a tail, there's a genital.
It's all dicks. It all leads
Not
to
always dicks.
It all leads to dicks.
So,
In Saul's world, it is.
so what are you
Dicks
asking, Saul?
fuck
How they met?
pussies.
So
Not in Saul's world.
I saw that. Some puppets told me. Alright, we're getting off.
yeah, we are.
Okay.
So how did you and Marlborough meet?
Like I told you before, in the other camp, I was searching for you guys here.
Yes.
And he was the only other living thing here. Everything else was dead. He was fending off 3, 4 vampires.
Yes.
It was several.
Holy shit.
3 were chasing me.
And go into that.
I don't.
Anyways, I was chased off by 3 vampires, and I have had a family arrow that my dad had. And in the process of them chasing me, they destroyed the arrow, and they took my special equipment. They took my bow and my specially made cloak.
Cloak. Okay.
Cloak.
A cloak and a bow. and a broken arrow.
Yes.
Very good. Summed it
There
up.
you go.
Yes.
Now, do you remember your promise that you made me? If I help you, you help me.
I believe that was our promise.
We had that promise as well.
I don't make promises.
Yeah. Hey,
Such a very bad.
I
can't
can't make
believe-
promises. Like,
I can't believe a word he says.
okay, that's bullshit, and you know it.
Okay, so I can do something to help. I can, find the bow, and then we know where it's at. Would that help?
Yes.
Aye.
Okay, I'll do that.
So as you sit down to begin the scrying spell, your consciousness is drawn up and out through the now sun-filled sky. Travels over the land, back towards the mountains, before over this dusty, small town, dragged down in and through to where you see this individual wearing this black leather coat and the bow on his back that you seem to be searching for. He seems to be a vampire of some sort. From just from what you can see in his features, you see the long fangs, the gaunt cheeks. Unlike the vampires you fought tonight, though, you see more intelligence behind his eyes, and almost a harshness. Before eventually your vision snaps back and you're with the rest of the group again.
So, it's in a village, and what looks like maybe an inn or like a pub or something, and it's on the back of this guy, this vampire, and he looks pretty, like, formidable.
Oh.
As she describes a town to you,
Mm-hmm.
both Kendara and Dalen, it sounds very familiar to you.
Oh. So, where were you when you got free?
Last thing I remember, I was jumping out of a window.
Alright.
No.
You saw a man in a black trench coat
I was jumping out the window.
jumping out of a window.
Not you. The other
Not you.
I was jumping out the window.
Oh, God.
And he's back.
That's the best he sounded.
Yeah. Wasn't he like Australian before?
No, he didn't have it. He was just
something. He
Coleman.
was something every
He was
time.
just-
He was,
didn't
Bishop
have
was
a
trying to
voice.
find himself
He was the judge.
for like a minute.
For like the first 30
Anyways.
seconds.
I was
So-
always the judge.
Go back and watch it.
You
How
saw
drunk
a
was
man
I?
jumping from the window?
Yes. After I seen that, I made my clean
Sounds like our
getaway.
friend.
Aye. Hey, we were there for that. How did him jumping out the window help you escape?
He basically took the vampire's distractions off of me.
Yeah, he fucking did.
About 8 or 12 of them chased him
Yeah, he
into
did.
the woods.
Well,
Where your
I'm
friend
glad you got
Thomas
away from it.
himself.
Just wish y'all would have helped me at the time if
You
you
know-
saw me, but
Yeah, I don't think we saw you.
We
I
were
don't
out.
remember
We
seeing
were
it.
outside of the camp.
Yeah.
It was a companion of ours who was the man in the black.
It's okay. He's not with us anymore. He died. We
If-
sold his body.
Anything.
It's okay. He
Desecrated, then brought back, then so.
He
if I
owed-
remember what you told me.
he owed some debts to some people, and we cashed in on that. He wasn't a very fun friend. He wasn't really a friend. He was just kind of with us.
oh,
Yeah.
But we
Tried
did
to make him a
lose
friend, and then he died.
the sister.
By
we-
your hand.
And then
if
we
you
had
remember-
no
if I remember-
friendship to help him come back.
He conjured a bear that then crushed this friend's skull.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you there?
No, but you told me about it.
Oh, that's true, though. That happened. You know, you conjure these fey creatures and you tell them to attack something, and, you know, it's almost as if maybe they just roll a 1 out of a 20 and they miss and then they hit somebody else. It's weird how that fucking happens. But
Who am I?
I think we are very familiar
We also lost a gun right there.
with that area. We actually might have a score to settle as well in there, so I would be happy to help you with that.
Well, I have one on board. What about you two?
And
Oh,
You said
she's
we-
she's 2. That's 3.
Well, Kendara is going. Obviously.
Right.
And yeah, I'll go.
All right.
And apparently I promised you something. So, sure. I'm going where
Do
they're
you know-
going, and you're
Down
here
straight
now.
you did.
Since you forget a lot, do you want me to write down the stuff that you say? So I'm
Yes.
just
Write down the things I
Do
promised,
it.
okay.
and just remind me.
I'll do that.
All right.
Do all of it.
It won't have.
I don't know. I kind of like the
anything.
voice line.
Go for it, man.
Okay.
You all load onto the back of Kendara's bird as it begins to fly you over the next course of a couple days to get you there. It's a relatively easy travel. The bird keeps watch out for you before you eventually set down in the woods, similar to where the last time you saw Thomas Thane, as it is a good vantage point into the city. You spend some time discussing how you might go about scouting out this city. Before Dalen remembers, he can conjure rats.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh. Hey, you know how I conjure bears? I can also conjure rats. There's
Okay.
already a lot of rats here. Nobody will notice them. I'll have them go look at everything and then come back, and I won't be able to speak to them. Can anybody else speak to rats?
You don't have to speak to animals.
Not today.
No.
If we waited till tomorrow, I could.
Is anybody
I
down?
can talk to rats.
Fuck yeah, you can. Alright.
It's like we asked that question and we already knew the answer.
What?
She's just pissed.
Yeah.
Because you could
What?
speak to animals.
Oh, sorry. She's pissed.
It's a
Why?
stage whisper.
I know. I need to figure out. I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm going to talk up a little bit.
Right.
Every one of you are very quiet.
So, I
Yeah,
can
we are.
send these rats out, and they can see what they see, and you can tell me what they report.
Yes.
All right. Conjure my rats.
Poof, they all arrive. You begin to instruct them.
Very thoroughly.
In the middle of some of your instructions, a couple of them begin to try to wander off early.
Hurry!
They
Come back.
They come back. And it's like herding cats a bit, but it's rats.
herding
Before
rats.
eventually they just kind of scatter
Okay.
out into the village.
This is gonna work great.
I don't have a good feeling.
You should.
The spell lasts for about an hour, I think, right? It lasts for an hour, I think.
I
And
don't
so about
remember.
45 minutes, one rat finally comes back, and then another, and then one more. You get 3 rats back out of the 8 you summoned. And they look up to you, Dan, and going,
What?
I say to her.
oh, and the rats kind of turn to you. There you go.
What did you see?
There was some cheese,
Okay.
and I saw some meat.
Did you see the bowl?
No?
No.
No, I didn't see a bow. Hear another one go, I saw a bow.
Okay. Very good. You. Where is the bowl?
It's in the room with the meat and cheese.
This whole time, Dale is just staring at you like,
Everything
Okay,
we've
where-
ever needed.
Where? Where was the room with the meat and cheese?
It was next to the room with the beer. There was a guy. He had it on his back.
Okay, very good.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Yes, thank you.
This sounds like it's going well.
Oh, also very important. Don't forget.
So basically, there was meat and cheese,
Aye, that sounds like rats.
and the boat was here for the rat.
Perfect. We know everything.
I don't know what building. I don't know if it's the same guy, and I hope it's the same boat. I don't know.
All right.
Through piecing together the small bits of details over about the next hour, you come to the conclusion that maybe it's in the tavern, because would probably have meat and cheese and maybe beer.
Well,
So-
that's also, I think, it was the inn that you saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you guys stealth your way into town through the middle of the day. What? Something else happened?
Well, since we
Oh.
didn't get enough, those two went.
That is right. I forgot.
What did we do?
Oh,
You
yeah.
two went as rats.
I forgot. So this
And
time,
he lost all of his intelligence.
Oh, we're so good at stuff. I forget.
I forgot about that too. So yes, Dalen.
I had to give him a pep talk to follow Dalen.
Hey.
Follow Dalen.
Okay, so those rats didn't work.
Yep.
So I can be a rat. I can turn somebody else into a rat. We work out pretty well together. How about I turn you into a rat? I become a rat, and then we go scope it out.
I hate rats.
Okay. Do you want your bow?
Yes.
You want to be a rat to get your bow?
No.
All right, he can stay here.
Do it anyway. It's like, oh, I'm a rat now.
Oh, you want your bow?
Cats polymorph on you and shift into a rat form.
No, that's what happened. I said
Yeah.
no, and he said click.
Yeah.
I was a
Oh.
rat.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then Dalen shifts into a rat form, and you make your way down the streets, squeeze underneath the doorway of the tavern, and you think to yourself, should I go right or left? I'll go left. And you turn left and go into the first room, and there was the bow. Amazingly.
Yep.
Those- So,
That's exactly what happened, yeah. We were super lucky.
Wait. Yeah, left.
Because squeakins.
Look squeaky.
you eventually make your way back out. You resist the pull of the meat and cheese, just barely on one time. It almost drew you into its,
What's the intelligence
Goodness.
and wisdom?
like it's
3?
negative something. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's real negative. It's like a -3, I think, to the intelligence. Anyways, you make your way back to camp. Poof, you're no longer a rat. You guys strategize about sneaking in, possibly turning someone into a T-Rex in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like
Yeah.
a great idea.
That sounds like us.
Do you want me to read you the rules again?
No.
I can. Hang on. They're right
Look.
I
here.
remember that as well.
If they're all asleep,
Burn it down.
if they're all asleep, burn it down.
But what if they're like good people in there?
Okay, we'll just not yet. We're not doing that yet.
Good luck.
Hasn't come to that yet.
Okay.
So you begin stealthing your way into the town.
So we burned it down. And then we didn't
And then I
think
had-
about it.
I had to change the things that don't shoot fireballs, firebolt, or use fire hands.
So you make your way into the town, through the door that Dalen and Marlborough had scouted out, creep your way down the hallway, make your way into the room where the vampire is sleeping for the day. You all begin to kind of take your places around his bed, prepping for attack. As Saul just launches a giant cone of fire, engulfing the entire bed, setting the walls on fire.
It was daylight first.
Then daylight erupts. His skin begins to turn to ash as Kandara slashes into him, and then Marlborough slams his sword into his chest, and the vampire turns to dust. Begins trying to escape, but the daylight flames out the dust. The room now is on fire. It's beginning to spread quickly. You grab your cloak before it becomes singed and ruined by the fire on the bed. rush over, grab your bow that's leaning against the wall, and you begin to run your way out of the tavern. As the fire begins to spread even more, by the time you reach the edge of the woods, the entire building is engulfed in flames, and you can hear the screams of the people trapped inside, which goes on for several minutes before eventually it all goes quiet.
Oh, several minutes?
Several minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they were vampires, they wouldn't have lasted that long.
I know, but how long does it take other people to die? Burned to death.
Long time if they're not caught in the fire part, but trapped. So, you guys have now helped Marlborough regather his belongings, and you're standing outside the village. Successful in your second stealth mission in a week.
Holy fuck. We're doing well. This is much better than we normally do. So much better.
Dear God, why are we all dying?
Why is everything on fire?
Nobody died. None of us, at least.
Fire spreading to other houses.
Hi, they're all vampires. Fuck them. Hi, fuck them.
But what if they're not vampire? What if some of them are like good people?
If they're cavorting with vampires, they're not good people.
What if they're the fucking cattle people?
Well, they should have been in their pen. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
God.
That is not how Dalen feels.
That's probably what Saul would say.
Yeah.
Reverse.
I'm not.
I don't know what's
I'm
going
not
on.
a piece of shit. I'm not. I'm
Is that a
not.
promise? Do I need to put that in here?
Yes, I promise I'm not a piece of shit.
Okay,
Oh,
I'll
really?
remind you
Erase
when you
that.
forget.
Please.
I love Deidre.
Oh, God. She's great.
So I now have a new spell. Teleportation circle.
All right.
Yes. I have Counterond and Maelstrom, I believe.
We're going to Goneroi.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
We need to tell them that we took down the darkness. That
is-
was our whole plan in the first place.
That is.
That is it. That was with the queen.
What? Where was she?
Capital.
Where was the
Starts with
capital?
an A. Adamant.
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 Don't have that from.
Okay.
So
Is
let's go to-
Adamant close to Carnarvon? I have a map.
It's
around here
not
somewhere.
at all. So we could go to
Which one's closer, Maelstrom or Carnarvon?
Counterond. 'Cause
Or
Maelstrom-
where we are
Maelstrom's
currently.
on the back of us. Of the
Maelstrom.
turtle.
Yes.
Wait, we're going to Carnarvon. Why are we going to Carnarvon?
Which one you asked?
Because I know it.
Can
And it's civilization, and we can.
I'm
And-
asking
and
Kendara because she's the one who said we are going to Carnarvon. Why? We have to go to Adamant.
You have to go to Adamant. I don't. I need to go to Gonerond. Shall we go?
I mean, yeah, sure.
And you can find a
Hey.
way to get to Adamant from there.
Aye, that actually
Yeah.
sounds good. That would get us
Listen.
out of here.
Because I don't have.
There's still vampires around here.
And didn't like Toba say something about like we can get a message to Toba?
Oh fuck! I have a whole scroll about that.
Yeah.
As
And
he's
Reggie,
doing.
if you get
I
to see
forgot
Reggie.
about that.
Yeah, it's be. Yes, Reggie.
Hi.
Reggie, yes.
I have a scroll of sending.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting a lot of stuff.
That was in character.
That was in character?
Yes.
I know, you're forgetting a lot of stuff.
All right.
I'm just worried. Did you get hit?
No.
Like,
I had the fever
what's in
thing.
your cup?
The cup
Oh,
is
that's right.
none of your business.
Eggnog, because I'm jolly.
Ho ho ho, motherfuckers.
All
I
right.
think Craig's gonna fucking shove an orb in my mouth.
Yep.
Sorry.
Is that a
Anyway,
promise too?
That's for our Christmas
No.
special. Don't kill Santa.
Yeah, that makes
You're
sense.
talking about
Call
Christmas
back.
Call back.
Okay.
Go watch our
Anyway.
Christmas special for that.
I'm gonna cast teleportation circle to Carnarvon.
Cool. Kendara, you realize your bird won't fit. You tell him to meet you there.
Yes.
Go find Lawrence. before you all. And then Saul throws up in the floor. That guy goes, "Oh, great. Thanks."
You know, I've done this before.
I know.
You would think.
I've cleaned up your vomit before.
You would think that I wouldn't puke.
You would think that, yes.
Yes. You would think.
As you guys make your way out
I
onto the
pay him
street.
extra when we leave.
Okay.
You have money.
Yes, I have lots of money.
We didn't get any. Fuck! I did it again. I was gonna search. I was gonna search the
You did it
dead
again.
bodies.
Yep.
You're staying in character. It's great.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Perfect.
I did it again.
I did
At least
it
you're
again.
consistent.
All right.
Yes.
As you make your way out onto the streets of Carnarond.
As soon as we get on the outside,
Mm-hmm.
I'm reminded of the scroll that I have
Okay.
of sending.
Okay.
I would like to send a short message
It's in 25 words to anyone you know or are familiar with.
to Toba.
Okay.
Toba. Because Toba was with the queen last we knew, correct?
He's the one that took you there last time. You
Mm,
arrived at his personal teleportation circle.
Okay.
So
Alright.
so what message do you send to Toba?
We're having to count. We're having to count the 25. We're ready.
Toba. It's Dalen.
Everybody.
We defeated the darkness.
Wait, am I off? You're off.
Now in Carnarond.
Okay, you got 15 more words.
Hi.
15 more. Solomon says hi. Solomon says hi.
How's your mother?
We're good. How are you? Let us know if you need help. And I'll end it there.
Okay. Yeah.
No, yeah, no.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's
I'm sorry.
sending it. We don't
Did you
know
have the
his name.
scroll?
Anything.
No. Did you have the scroll?
Oh, I did.
No, the fuck you didn't. Let us know if you need help.
Damn.
It's a few moments passes, just like a brief moment before you go here. Oh, tell Solomon I'm wonderful and I miss him. And I'll be there to see you tomorrow. Glad you're doing fine.
This was better than
Hi.
last time.
Toba says hi.
Oh, cool.
Okay. On to the anxious maw then.
Hi. I could use a bit of rest after this.
So
Yes.
Kendora leads the
I
way.
used a spell.
Yes.
And I climb in a tree.
No, I'm a follower.
What?
Cool.
I climbed in a tree. Don't you question my needs, asshole.
That's the thing he does. Leave him
Hey.
alone.
We're not calling the fire department to get you back down again.
We're just cutting the tree down.
Meow.
Meow.
No, don't you start fucking speaking that now. You didn't speak
No.
it earlier. This is bullshit.
Yes.
I knew you were bilingual, you fuck.
Help me.
Alright, jump into my arms. Oh, fuck you.
As he then just nimbly dives down and begins walking along with you.
Roll for it.
Nah, you got it.
Aw.
He's a cat man.
He is
Yeah.
a cat man.
He has a climbing speed.
He
He's
lands
fine.
on his feet.
Yeah.
Always. Like, he can't, you know?
Back.
Yeah, it just might hurt sometimes, but not this time.
Unless you put some buttered toast on his back. And then it's a constant.
Yeah, you just can't help it.
I want to actually try that.
So, you guys
Physics
make your way. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. You guys make your way to the Anxious Maw.
Anxious moth. Got it.
Just as you open the door, you see the familiar goblins sitting at the table that seem to always be there. You see Reggie kind of cleaning the glass, and he kind of looks and goes, "Oh, it's good to see all of y'all. I'm glad y'all are back."
What does Reggie look like?
He looks like a full orc version of himself currently.
Hey, Reggie. Keeping true to yourself. What's going on, man?
Oh, not much. He kind of looks to you, Kandar, and goes, has he...
Reggie, will you go get our friend?
But of course, I'd be happy to. Just one moment. And Reggie kind of walks off down the kind of dark hallway. You see Reggie coming back, and as he turns out of the way, Dalen, you see this tall, elegant, furball woman dressed in just kind of a little bit of a cloth dress, kind of soft green colors. As her eyes kind of make contact with yours, you hear the voice go, "Dalen, is that you? Love." And that's where we're going to take our break. Guys, hang with us. We're finally caught up with everything. From here on out, it'll all be fresh and new for all of these guys. I hope y'all are enjoying, and we'll see you back here in just a few minutes.
Great. Fucking shit, John.
Hey, welcome back, guys.
Damn it, man.
Always so classy and professional we are.
Oh, shit. My bad.
So,
Hey, can you move that camera?
That's how you get
stop
demonetized.
it. Just stop it.
Okay.
So,
It is a little long.
I know. Just leave it. We're already streaming, man. If we touch it now, it's going to go out.
You've learned this.
Yeah, you haven't.
I'm sorry, we...
No, I learned it.
Haven't learned
That's why I
this.
said it.
I don't know, just stab you some days.
Yeah,
Go for it. Bring it.
Anyways.
It's played to get through all of this.
Exactly. You can't hit nothing.
Waiting.
No, go for it. Yeah.
We come back to you, Dalen.
No fucking way. No. There's... What? Navarro?
Hi, it's me, love. I'm here. It's good to see you.
I'm just gonna run up and embrace her.
As you do, she just hugs you back.
How can I articulate this? I want to run my hands all over her. Like, I'm trying
Yeah.
to tell if she's real
Like, yeah.
at this point. You know?
As you just like begin like kind of holding her and clutching her, and just like you put your hands in her hair, you squeeze her shoulders. One hand runs down and feels her hand in yours. This is Navarra. This is your wife, back in the flesh. No illusion, no trickery. Even the smell, as you get close, is the same. She kind of pulls back just a little bit from me to kind of look you in the face. Her hand kind of reaches up and touches your cheek and goes, "Is everything all right?"
I'm gonna take my hand, kind of put it to the back of her head, and I'm gonna bring her in closer. Because I want to talk into her ear. I don't want to
Okay.
talk out loud to anybody else. You were dead. Nothing was all right. Absolutely nothing. I was not all right.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you went through that. But I'm here now. Your friend. she brought me back. It was a bit weird coming through. She looked familiar, but I couldn't place her until she told me. And told me about what you'd been through. The both of you. She kind of reaches out and takes your hand and like looks at your wrist. Kind of traces her finger along the still necrotic black veins. Just glad you're alive. She kind of looks at you, Kandara, and goes, "You did what you said you would. You brought him back in one piece. So happy." I feel like we have a lot of catching up to do.
I would like to turn to Kandara and say, I'm alive again because of you. We were already square in my mind. And this... I know you won't... Thank you.
No, for Bog, it was nothing. Her happiness is all that I want.
Bora kind of steps up next to you, just kind of loops her arm kind of through yours.
I'm gonna kind of like back away.
As you kind of back away, Navarra kind of, with her hand that's not looped through you, kind of slaps you in the stomach and goes, "Hi, did you really kill her?" Don't be lying to me. Reggie told me the whole thing.
Gosh, Reggie.
Because I didn't tell her.
Reggie goes, I apologize. We were talking, and she was asking a lot of questions about how you and Miss Kendall met and what had been going on, and you were so free in telling me what you had done. I didn't even for a second think that that would be.
Well,
I apologize.
I wouldn't say free. Listen, here. Okay. So. Okay, listen. So.
I'm listening. He puts one hand kind of on her hip a little bit.
Kendara's gonna go outside.
How about? Hey, can we?
She just kind of grabs you by the arm and pulls you back towards down that back kind of dark hallway.
Yeah.
And y'all two kind of make your way out.
While all this is going on, I've been playing.
Okay.
Probably the most romantic song I know.
Roll me a performance check.
Not
AC/DC Hills Bells.
It's True Colors by Phil Collins. 13.
Okay.
Advantage?
No advantage. You begin to sit down.
And I stop every once in a while and I just listen and I keep playing.
Yeah. As you
See your true colors shining through. No, that's it.
That's about a 13 worth. As you strum away in the background, Kadara kind of nervously makes her way towards the door. Marlborough, you see an orcish man wearing kind of plain simple clothing behind the bar. Kind of looks at you and goes, I assume you're friends with the rest of them. There's Something I can get you to drink. My name is Reggie.
Sorry. Yeah, these are some good people. And yes, I am kind of thirsty. I would like to have a tall glass of cold milk, please.
You know what? I bet I can get one of those for you, no problem. And he kind of goes back before coming back with this very big, just like kind of beer stein, like metal beer stein that's kind of chilled and frosted on the edges, just full of milk, a little bit of crystals forming in the top of the milk. It's so cold. He goes, there you go. You know what? That was going to be on the house because your friends are probably some of my best customers. And I'm grateful to have them. I'm glad to have met you. What'd you say your name was, friend?
Marbet. Or you may call me Marmar.
Marmar. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Marmar. Welcome to the Anxious Maw. Humble, but we'll do our best for you. Are you going to be needing a room here as well?
Do you actually have a tall tree in the back?
We don't necessarily have a tree. There is... if you go around back, though, there is a balcony up there where you're more than welcome to stretch out up on that if you wish.
What about a box?
Yeah, I do have some boxes.
I'll take 2 of your finest boxes.
Fair enough. You know what? To each man their own. I will happily gift those to you. Here you go. And he brings you back 2 fairly large boxes and hands them to you.
Tell you what, Reggie, you can just put him in my room.
I will put the boxes
Sticking
in
with
your
that,
room.
That's fine, yeah.
So you watch him take these 2 boxes and carry them down the hall and place them in Saul's room. He goes, there you go. You're all set.
Thank you. Start playing with the boxes.
Okay.
Slap it.
You motherfucker.
Hey, you said you wouldn't be. Hang on, what was it? You made the promise. What was the promise? Hang on.
Alrighty.
That's another note about you. Hang on. Oh, you're not gonna be a piece of shit.
Oh, he's goofing up already.
Shit, I gifted him a room in order to play with his box. Yes, he's a weird motherfucker. I'm not a piece of shit for calling him names.
How dare you
I feel
call
like that's kind of a thing that we're. That
You're not here.
I'm not.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah.
In the background.
Maybe with advantage. Just use
I fuck him.
better.
I'm not a piece of shit.
okay.
I want to roll for that as well.
What do you... If I call you a weird motherfucker for just wanting a box instead of a room...
Can I roll for Saul being a piece of shit?
I wasn't rolling for Saul being a piece of shit. I was rolling for what's happening in your room.
Oh,
Roll for performance.
Flaccid 20.
Oh, my.
I mean, it's still
It's hurtful.
respectable.
Yeah, we're getting there.
It's been a year, man.
It's been
a year
it's
and
been
a half.
It's been a while, you know. Yeah, you can't blame me.
Rhythm's all
You know? Yeah.
didn't last as long as you think.
I want to
Whatever.
apologize profusely.
Is it a
even though she
good
knows
20
it was
or a
the
bad
same
20?
one Before.
I love. I'm just happy they're back.
Me too. Just out of breath.
Yeah. She's kind of patches her. You did good.
Thank you.
You know what? You might be right. I lied to you.
I use
apologize.
my old tricks in there. You see. It's been a
I
while.
use my room to play with whatever in the juicy fit.
Seems just like yesterday.
Whether it be boxes,
Not for me, anyways.
yawn.
I bring 2
It's been a
fine
while
prostitutes
for me.
in there.
Oh God!
Excuse me, Sal. May I use your bed?
Tell you what. Get your own fucking room. My piece of shit. Now.
You said you weren't.
I.
My friend wanted me to use his bed.
A true friend wouldn't ask to have prostitutes in it. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Why are you bringing prostitutes to our room?
I'm sorry.
I'm just sitting there having a good time with my bucks.
Motherfucker. What the fuck? Anyway, okay.
So what is everyone else doing for the rest of this evening?
Sleepy.
Okay.
Well, yeah, sleepy.
Okay. David, we got your evenings penciled in.
I'm
Not in pen.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
So
playing.
spontaneous.
Okay.
Playing different stuff.
All right. Roll me like 2 performance checks. I think that's about how much you'd be at time to get in before bedtime. Deidre and Kendara?
Candora is gonna go check on our birds, say hi to Lawrence.
Bird's not there yet.
Oh, that's right. He won't be there yet.
Won't be there for
But
like
I'll
another
go
2
tell
weeks.
Lawrence that the
Okay.
bird's gonna be there
Okay.
and just appreciate.
Easy enough to do.
appreciate him, and then I'll come back.
You go,
Yeah, go
you
to
find
bed.
Lawrence kind of at the front gate.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, "Oh, Mrs. Kendara, it's so good to see you back. Everything going well?
Well,
Apparently the sun is shining again.
Yes, Larry. They were very successful. It was very good.
It was getting a bit tense there. The darkness had almost reached the city.
Oh, did you see any vampires here?
I haven't noticed any, but like I said, the darkness was only probably 3-4 miles from the city before all of a sudden it just went away.
That was very close.
It was very close. It was like this big, it just almost like dark curtain descending towards us. It was the strangest thing.
Well, our friends were the ones who saved it.
I had no doubt. He just kind of taps his autograph book. From the first time I laid eyes on all of you, I could see there was something special. Just kind of holds it to his chest a little more.
You have a very good eye, Larry. My bird, you remember him?
Most definitely, yes, unfortunately. I mean, yes.
He will be coming back.
Oh, wonderful.
And he will stay on the outside of the city.
Any friend of yours is welcome here. Is also still, I guess.
Would you like a ride, Larry?
No, I don't want that ever. I don't even like getting that close to him. He freaks me the fuck out.
Will you just keep an eye on him
Yeah.
until I can come back for him?
It's almost all I can stare at sometimes when he's here. But yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'll be happy to.
Thank you, Larry. You're a good man.
Thank you. All right.
Kendara will go back and go to bed.
How'd your performances go?
The first one was a 15.
Okay.
Second was a 23.
Nice. So you kind of transition from the very lovely True Colors kind of vibe into more of a Despacito kind of folk and jam.
And then I go back into the Space Wizards.
Oh, the Space Wizards theme song?
Space Wizard story for the 23.
Oh, okay. What
Yeah.
story do you regale the
Have I told about the doppelganger wars?
I think yes.
Yes.
You've told the Doppelganger Wars.
Okay.
You've told about the New Hope.
Okay, I go into
The new... Would be a new good feeling.
I don't know.
Empire.
You talk about the Empire.
Yes.
The
Empire Strikes Back.
yes.
Yeah.
You begin regaling them of that tale. There's
It's-
one just haggard, old ass goblin lady who is just on the edge of her seat, just like hands folded in, like
Deidre said
pointy, wrinkled chin just resting on it, and like
Tell about the frozen planet that is attacked, and the giant fucking elephants
Mhm.
that are walking and
yes.
just firing arrows from the top, from atop.
Oh my god.
When you get to the big reveal that is the father of the paladin,
Yes.
the goblin woman goes, "No way! That's incredible!"
Yes way. But I keep staying, keep going.
The goblin lady goes, "I never would have seen that coming."
Why do you must make fun of me?
Wait,
That's how goblins sound.
Is it?
Yeah.
that means that the paladin kissed his own sister.
Oh, that's so gross.
Oh, why did you think of
I
that?
did. Oh,
Oh my
fuck. I didn't
gosh.
think of that before.
That's so incestual.
Look, I need to.
Every goblin is Gilbert Godfrey. Every single one.
No!
Yeah, pretty much.
There's an alternate universe where he's a principal.
What?
Anyways, that's gross.
So listen. Before any bad thoughts are thought about
Yeah?
that, I thought about it. I came up with the first one a long time ago. A long time ago.
Okay.
And then I just came up with this one like 2 weeks ago. And I didn't think about the sister being the sister until like the company paid for another one and I just kind of came up with it. I don't.
I see. Well, I mean, it's a great story.
Oh, thank you.
You should probably make like 7 more.
He's been thinking about it
I
all
think
day.
like one more good one and like 3 more bad ones.
That sounds about right.
And then someone will buy it from me.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
he's definitely
then
on there.
just so much will happen. Like there will be one good thing that comes out of it, 2 good things. Anyway, have a good night.
I will.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Come on, Theodore. Let's go. The old goblin man gets up.
Oh, he's not even paying attention.
No,
to it.
has paid no bit
Oh,
of attention.
okay.
He goes,
How much gold did I make?
well,
I am making Star Wars. Of course it is.
I made 54 gold pieces.
Holy shit! How many people were there?
There's this. The tavern gets a little more packed at night here lately. You notice a lot more of the towns guard coming in. There's a few kobolds set in there. The goblin couple, whose lady made Theodore tippy well.
Cool.
There's quite a few people, probably 15
Alright.
people in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed.
As you go to bed, Reg goes, that was a real good story. You did, you know what, cousin kissing and all, I'll give you a pass on that. It worked out fine.
That was unintentional.
I'm
I
sure it
assure
was.
you.
Sure.
That.
It-
Okay.
that's all I know you. I trust you and believe you.
Well, thank you.
So, you
Saul,
know.
do you have a sister?
No.
Okay.
I have a brother,
No.
but it's different.
Is that a promise?
Yes, that is a promise.
Yes.
No. No.
Deidre goes to bed.
You hear that yelled from my room.
Just like having the TV on.
Have you kissed him?
Is he talking about his brother?
Aye.
Hi, kiss him.
I kiss him. Don't
I
fuck him.
I don't.
I don't fuck him.
Don't fuck him.
Hi, don't fuck him.
I don't fuck him. Jesus Christ.
You all eventually find your way to rest. Most in beds, one in a box.
Aha.
You all awake in the morning. You can smell
My partner's sticking to
the bacon cooking. As you kind of all one by one come out. Reg serves you all breakfast as he's in the process of pouring orange juice for you, Saul, freshly squeezed, per your request.
Is there any spirits? This is brunch, after all.
I mean, it is a bar. We do have spirits, yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
May I have your clearest spirit?
Sure. He brings you some. And as you're kind of pouring your alcohol in there, there's this in the middle of the room. As you see this orc man appear with these tiny little glasses, the bowl-shaped male pattern baldness, the fine dress clothing. He looks around and goes, "Oh, hello, everyone. It's so good to see all of you again."
Oh, Toba, how are you?
Oh, I'm so much better now that you've taken care of that awful darkness.
Speaking of which, would you like breakfast? I hold, like, the mimosa.
The mimosa? Oh, darling, I never turn one of those down. He just takes the cup from your hand.
Okay.
Starts drinking it. Oh, that's great. I love that. Dalen, you and Navarra kind of sitting at the table next to them, but kind of at your own little table eating.
Yeah.
So, Toba,
Yes.
remind me, how much were we promised?
Oh, I don't know. I think that was you and the Queen. I don't know if she promised you anything.
Oh.
But I think she said you would be well rewarded. I would imagine you would be.
I would hope so. That was a big job. That took a while.
You were gone for a very long time. I was worried that, this city might fall.
Yes, apparently, well...
But it seems you did
I
it
don't
right
know.
in the
Yeah.
nick of time.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there.
What the hell is that?
He's an orc.
This is Toba.
His picture sometimes comes up on that screen
Sometimes.
over there. I don't know.
Oh,
John,
That-
make it come up.
Huh? Yeah.
got the book.
Yeah.
Not that,
All right.
John. The other one.
Damn it, John.
Produce results.
It's kind of like
You
if
didn't
Patrick
even-
Stewart was an orc, basically. But a little more flamboyant.
I like it.
A lot more flamboyant.
Picard was an orc. Patrick Stewart is fully bald now.
Never mind. The way you described it sounded a whole lot different. That's what I was like, what is that?
That is Toba.
Well, hello,
He's an
Toby.
orc with glasses.
Yeah.
My name is Marbar. You make
Oh,
me Marbar.
Hello, Mama. That's just so fun to say. I love it.
I know,
I
right?
like you,
Mama.
Mama.
Yes.
What brings you here, Toba?
Well, your friend messaged me and said that you were back and you'd completed your task and needed to see the Queen. Now, assuming that you need me to get you there.
Aye, that'd be very helpful.
Yes.
We don't have... our friend over here...
I don't have the sigils for adamant.
Oh, well, I'm sure when we're there that can be arranged.
I will be sure to arrange that.
Wonderful. That way you can come visit me whenever you want.
Yes.
I like you. He's kind of reached out and boops you on the nose.
Oh, thank you.
So,
I don't know why I'm acting awkward. This is... So...
We're old friends.
We're old friends. Yeah, so Toba,
yes.
what have you been up to?
Well, there was a bit of fighting between here and Corwell, and so I helped us assist and killed some of the vampires and hold them back as long as I could. That we didn't want them spilling over into the city, that is,
Yes, of course.
How is Cornwall?
Well, now that the sun is out, everything seems to be under repair. They seem to be doing well, recouping. The royal family has returned. They had managed to escape through some tunnel work they had. Very crafty people, those. Anyways, they've returned to the area and overseeing the reconstruction of the city. It's going well, but it will be a while. The vampires did a real number on the place.
How much damage?
Oh, it was a lot. There are many, probably thousands of people without homes right now. Most of them are holed up in the castle and the keep. They're being very generous right now as they all work to repair this city.
Well, that's good that they're working together. They're not drifting apart. Yeah, that's good.
Your pessimism is showing, but that's okay.
I mean, there are downsides to this, of course.
Oh, definitely. It was a horrible thing that happened, but the people there are hardy and strong. They'll come back from this stronger than ever. They'll snap right back.
Will they? Did you?
I don't know.
I mean, I've never been there.
Well,
Oh, that's right. I forgot that you're from there. Is that correct, Deidre?
yeah, I'm from there.
Well, you know how the people are then. They're very hardy, strong people.
Mm-hmm.
Slight mimosa.
It's okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure they're fine. And Deidre's gonna kind of wander off.
Would you like?
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
She's kind of walks away as you're talking.
Would you like to visit? All right. So,
Yes.
look at that table.
Oh.
Look over there.
Hello.
Stop talking.
Hi, how's it
Look at
going?
that.
Toba,
Great, yes.
you'd never met my wife. This is my wife, Navarra. Navarra, this is Toba.
Hi, it's lovely to meet you. Oh, the pleasure is all mine. Y'all make a darling couple. Navarre's gonna go, so, thank you. I was just recently reunited.
Hi, we are.
Well, I'm glad to see you two back together. You make a darling couple. I love it. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's the first time I've seen you smile since I've known you.
Ah,
In fact, you have this
Maybe.
whole glowing aura about you. I don't know what that is.
flaccid 20. No worries.
That's in 20
I did all right.
Wonderful, wonderful. Good for you.
Mm.
So, are we all ready to go?
I'm sorry. Where are we going?
Oh, am I sorry? I thought you wanted to go to Adamant and visit the Queen, rewards and all of that.
Yes.
Ah.
I could do with that.
Rewards. See if we can help. Should we?
We already helped.
What are we?
We were hired by
Uh-huh.
the Queen to
Okay.
take care of the darkness.
We were. Were we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Yes. So
did
we
that.
will be well rewarded. We will be well rewarded.
All right.
Let's go get our fucking scratch.
Hey. I guess we can figure out what we're doing after that. That makes sense.
Well, I mean, I don't know. You guys go ahead. Like, you know what you said about people coming together and everything, and I probably should be there. I can help a lot. And, you know, kind of turned my back on them before. Probably shouldn't do it again, kind of thing. So, you can have my part.
So,
You sure you don't want your part and then give it to your town? I'll give you your part.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
sure. If you
Yeah.
just send it to the castle.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
are you coming with us to Adamant? At least.
I mean, Adamant is closer to Corwell.
That's not where she's from.
It's not.
Corwell is from, but it's not.
Corwell is from where
it's-
she's from.
It's not
That is where
close.
she's from.
But Adamant and Corwell are not close.
Corwell's
I don't know.
like here, Adamant's like
That's
here.
Where's
Our-
Rock, it's like right here.
In the middle.
Okay.
So you're
closer here.
going to Cornwall.
Toba, do you think you could send me there? Because, like, I ran here last time and that was really hard.
Of course, darling. If that's what you want, I'd be happy to. Yes. Are you ready now?
I need to go now.
Very well. If y'all excuse me for 1 minute, I'll be just right back. Probably 2 minutes.
Bye, guys. It was fun. I appreciate it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and hug.
You're so nice. I'm gonna miss that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna hug Deidre.
Oh, so?
Yes.
I didn't think you liked me.
Why wouldn't I like you? You're so nice.
Compared to the other option.
I'm going to miss you.
In her ear. Save me.
You're my favorite.
Remember that you're not a piece of shit and don't kiss your brother.
I will try to remember that.
Those were your promises. You forget them.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what were those promises?
Oh, that he's not a piece of shit. And, I put 2 stars by this one. Don't kiss your brother.
Alright.
He's a piece of shit. And
Don't
kiss
be
your
a piece of shit. Don't kiss your brother.
Sweet.
I'm gonna hold you to that for Deidre's sake.
I will hold me to that as well.
Deidre, I only just
Something's
met
wrong.
you, but you seem lovely, lass. And you should listen to her. She seems like she knows what she's talking about. Don't kiss your brother.
Thank you for saying that about me.
I know.
Toba kind of walks up to you and he goes, "You're sure this is what you want?"
Yeah, Toba. Yeah.
Very well. Are you ready?
Yes.
And y'all just watch as Toba and her collapse into this small little circular. And Deidre's gone. About a minute passes before Toba is standing before you again by himself.
I'm gonna miss her.
Yes. She was.
Wait, we gotta be sure to drop in.
Yes. Go well.
Why?
Toba,
Yes.
do you have the sigils for Corwell's teleportation circle?
No.
Oh.
I just kind of can go wherever I want to as long as I've been there before and familiar with it.
Well, that's convenient.
I'm usually about 90% of the time I get right where I want to go. 10% of the time, though. You don't want those times. No one wants those times.
What happens that times?
Can you fly?
No.
Then you don't want to know what happens in those times.
Oh.
How about to breathe underwater?
This one can't walk on water, no.
Well, that's... This is to say, sometimes I don't hit the mark.
Oh.
But most of the
Painful
time I
when he
do.
misses that one.
It is a bit painful sometimes.
Mm.
So is everyone ready to go?
If you could give me just a minute.
But of course.
You bring Navarro with you, alright?
That's what I am going to pull Navarro to the side. We...
So what's going on? What's that?
I love. Is there something on your mind?
What's going on?
I want you
Gandara?
Yeah.
to come with us.
She hasn't talked this whole time.
I'm an adventurer now. I do things.
I gathered a bit of that from your friend.
There's a bit about an Alhone that still hasn't been taken care of. This
Alright.
business in adamant, some stuff with vampires. Would you be agreeable to coming to Adamant and then staying there, or staying here? One of the two, out of harm's way.
Of course. I mean, wherever you go is what my home is. I don't think we have one anymore back where we're from. At least from what Kandara told me.
No, we really don't.
So wherever you go, I am happy to go. If you want me to come with you, I'll be happy to. At least the Adamant, if you want.
I just don't want to lose my home again.
She kind of smiles. Nor do I, love. And she reaches up and kind of pats you on the cheek. Nor do I. Let's go then.
To Adamant?
Wherever you're taking me.
To Adamant.
Very well. Toby goes, "Oh, wonderful, I love," as he just kind of pokes his head over your shoulder. "I love happy image. It's so wonderful. Are we all ready? I like you." As
Ended before
you swatch. And all of you are just like down in little circles and
Okay, just to be clear, Kendara wasn't there.
Before
sorry.
she was.
But Kendara didn't have a thing with the queen, so it's totally cool.
I mean,
I was gonna.
Because he
before
was
you
trying
did
to
all
talk.
that thing.
okay, sorry.
sorry,
Everybody
thank-
was there.
No,
I'm real dug in with
Yeah.
Navarra, so
I'm gonna look
I didn't
around and be
know.
like,
So as y'all
Easy, 'cause
arrive.
I was talking as Steve.
Oh, wait a second. Are we missing one?
yes.
Hold on. I'll be right back.
Hey, Kendara wasn't here.
Yeah.
I was gonna go find Kandara before
So Kendara, as you're-
Toba so rudely.
Yep, you're already in Adamant. He's impulsive.
Okay.
Huh, wonder what that's like.
I fuck him.
Kendara, you're walking kind of down the street of Carnarond, as all of a sudden, right in front of you, like uncomfortably close. Oh my, hello. Sorry about that.
Oh my. Okay. Hello?
Hello.
May I help you?
Yes. We've met, right?
Nope, we have not.
Oh.
Why am I talking like this all of a sudden?
Did we meet at least in the tavern before you stepped out?
She was never in the tavern.
She was. When
Or
they-
she was, but
I never
during
came
breakfast.
down. No.
Was she in the tavern this morning? No.
Oh, you weren't eating breakfast?
No.
It was really hard to tell because you
Weren't
were
even
playing
eating
with
I know, that's what I was
breakfast,
saying.
so,
That's
yeah.
why I try to explain it
Oh, okay,
clearly.
Yeah,
well then
that's-
never mind. He doesn't take
What
you.
was Kandara doing?
She was in her room.
I was gonna go find Kandara.
Okay, well then he doesn't take you if y'all stop him. 'Cause especially since you're not, he doesn't know you. I forgot he doesn't even know
He
you.
doesn't know me. Yeah.
He knows Deidre. He doesn't know you.
There's a lot of
It's hard with you to
confusion
put out
with
two
two
characters.
I'm trying to
characters.
get-
Okay,
Saul, while all this is happening,
Sure.
Saul goes off
Okay, great.
to find Kandara.
I love
Kissy,
Kissy, kissy face. Toba looking over your shoulder. Going,
You are my
wonderful."
home.
Yeah. Whatever. Okay.
You're my rock of Gibraltar.
Yeah. All right, Saul. What are you doing?
I'm gonna go find Kandara.
All right.
Only way you make it. I like to see homos naked. All right. Love you too, Navarro.
Yeah, go.
Oh God! If that's how Kandara.
Oh, now they want to get on in there. Get on there.
Only way you make it.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, not out of me now, yeah.
Hard pass.
All right, Saul. What are you doing?
Nope.
He's got
Yeah.
I'm gonna go find Kandara.
All right. You make your way to her room. Door's still closed.
no. Okay. I'll go and open the door.
Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here.
Can I help you, sir?
What's going on?
Nothing. I'm waiting for my bird.
That's like 2 weeks away.
It's not 2 weeks, is it?
It's...
Oh, well, I'm waiting 2 weeks.
I did the math. It's about 2 weeks.
I'm very impressed.
Well,
Raccoons can glide.
Check the numbers. It's 2 weeks.
crunch the numbers. Yes, about 2 weeks.
Oh, that's
what
impressive.
are you planning on doing between now and then?
I'm not sure. Plans were to get the bird, to go kill an Alhoun, to go to hell to find a sword, and then maybe go kill a god.
Oh. Alright. So...
It's a 3-step process.
I see. One step, 2 steps, and 3 steps, but there's like 2 more steps right here.
I know, I haven't figured that part out yet.
Why don't you just come with us, and we will all go and kill the Alhoun together. What is an Alhoun?
I'm sure we've told you story, or at least Dalen's told you stories of it on the way.
I don't know that he has.
We don't talk much.
That is sad.
I usually tell the stories. I'm the story guy.
It was the thing that how I met Dalen, what we were fighting.
Okay.
It was it's kind of a mind flare. I can do magic.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. He was trying to convert people into other mind flares.
That's usually what they do.
Did not know how to do it. Was making abominations. We had to go kill the whole village. That's how.
Genocide?
Oh no.
Oh.
That's
Like the
too
vampire
familiar.
thing?
No, the
Oh.
Alhoun's the bad thing.
Yeah, sorry about bringing that up. Didn't go.
Well,
Sorry. Well, I'm just
Go where?
Pete. Okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
So, what you're saying is an Alhoun is a mind flayer who's doing fucked up things?
pretty much.
Okay.
We were trying to kill it. It got away. We need to kill it.
Yeah, I'm sure we can... I will be with you to do this. I don't know about Dalen and Navarro. And I'm sure Marlborough might. You helped him out. We helped him out. He might return the favor. Well, actually, that was a favor returned.
What is your point with all of this?
Come with me.
You'll see.
To Adamant?
Yes, and then we'll return for the bird. Or your bird. Sorry. What is the name? What is the bird's name?
He hasn't told me, so.
Oh. So we'll return for the bird.
My bird.
Yes, yes. And we'll go take care of the Alhoun. Get your sword back, I guess. If that's a major part of the plan, or is that like a bypassable thing? I don't...
The sword was promised to our companion. I was promised I would take care of it for his family, and kind of left it in hell. So
That wasn't your...
something I got to fix.
Okay.
Okay, how about
Okay,
this?
yeah.
Okay, if you're not leaving, I guess I'll go.
Okay. Sounds good. We have breakfast downstairs. Mimosas, if you're so inclined.
Okay, she just takes off.
Okay.
Okay.
Toba this time looks just
Every
so.
I love it every time.
Are we all ready now? Oh, and another one. Hello.
Hello, Orc.
Hello, Azuma.
Why did you say orc?
He is
That's
an
a
orc.
weird thing to say.
That is what he is.
But
He is an orc.
people-
He is a Forbog. You are a bard.
see,
It seems like everything is coming together.
two of these things are not like the one.
Toba puts his hand on your arm. You're a bard as well. Oh my.
Toba, no.
You're going to have to tell me so many stories.
Toba.
Nope.
Toba.
We're saving it for later.
Listen. Motherfucker.
Roll me D100s, the four of you.
My God.
All right.
300.
I don't think
It's a
that's
3
how
and
that
2
works.
zeros.
That's a 3.
Oh, that's a fumble, bud.
Okay.
3 and 2
91.
zeros.
Cool.
Is it really a fumble on a D100?
What are you?
300
76.
on a D100? Yeah, that's a fumble.
Oh,
Yeah. That's low. Real low.
Oh,
I mean,
we're
nope,
doing
no,
shit.
no, no.
great.
Yeah, I knew that.
It
I was
would be
just
if you were like trying
testing
to, like,
you out.
You were
I
I don't want the double-digit
That
10.
would
Oh,
mean you
yeah.
succeeded. And your god will do something for you. There you go. But you're not.
Oh, Finero?
Yeah.
All those.
Yeah, you can call
Oh,
on,
Finera? Have you heard of him?
you can call on to like slay a dragon or some shit with that roll.
Oh,
But you're not a cleric.
not a cleric. Far from it. Fuck clerics.
So
Who
that's
needs a
10.
cleric?
You
Plus
just like
9.
hugged
19.
one.
I know. I'm kidding.
What you
Oh,
got?
shit. 19.
19?
Mhm.
Okay.
Joe.
So, as you all
She's so great.
flash into these little balls of energy before like feeling that sinking, falling feeling like teleporting.
Oh no. Look.
Toba, Barbaro, Dalen, Kendara. You all appear in the Queen's chamber. Saul, you appear in the waiting room outside the Queen's chamber, about 10 feet in the air. As you fall, you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you like smack your face on the reception room table on the way down. Lady, oh my! Oh, are you? Where did you?
Oh.
I don't.
Ow. 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 Who the hell are you?
I'm.
Where's everyone else?
I just,
What did you do with them?
and by that time, the door opens and Toba goes, "Oh, there you are. Sorry, come with me."
I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean to be
Sorry, Persephone. My bad. Just closes the door. The woman's just like,
Still outside.
huh? No, he brings
As
you
he
in.
closes the door.
He ushers you in. And
Oh,
closes
okay,
the door
okay,
behind you.
okay.
While the door is being closed in your face.
So,
There you are. Thought you got lost.
Yeah.
Stay on your head.
Oh,
What happened to you?
I fell on a desk.
That was dumb.
That
That wasn't my fault.
makes sense.
It's on brand.
That's about right. Alright.
You see, sitting at this very large oak desk, a woman in probably her mid to late 30s, long blonde hair, kind of braided down one side, wearing this very fine blue dress. Looking, head kind of cocked to the side, a bit of amusement, maybe a twinge of annoyance, yeah, across her face.
Annoyment?
Annoyment. Amusement and annoyance. She goes, "Hello, welcome back. I see Toba has brought you all here. Unannounced, directly into my chamber.
Hi.
Toba, please don't make this a habit. My bad. I just get so excited when everything's going well.
In the daylight, if you haven't noticed, you're welcome.
I have noticed.
Huh?
Thank you so much
There you
for your
go.
service. To the crown.
Absolutely.
We are eternally grateful to you.
How grateful.
Tactfully put, I see. But nevertheless,
I'm just saying, you said we would be well reimbursed.
you are correct.
And well linked to ours. Yes.
Maybe you should shut up now.
I should. You're right.
So, for your service that you've rendered to the kingdom, I actually have 2 payments I would like to give to you. The first, I would like to give you the sum of 35,000 gold pieces. Just total. The sum of 35,000 gold.
Okay.
Another 10,000 adamantian credits.
And what is that to gold?
Does not convert to gold. I'm guessing you're not from, or you have not spent much time in the capital city.
No.
The adamantian credits are special. They allow certain commerce and dealings with the trade guilds here. Certain ones that don't barter in regular currency.
What? How do they make a living if they don't? Sorry, I'm being weird.
No,
Go on.
It's
No,
quite
go
fine.
ahead.
The trades guild work directly for the crown. Therefore, they are provided everything they need to do their services, and the more work they do, and the better, the more adamantian credits they bring in, the more well taken care of they are. It's a bit of an internal currency. Gold is for dealing with people outside of the city, but people inside of the city only deal in the adamantian credits. For instance, say you were to have this keep here that I'm also planning to give to you.
Oh, cool. Empty.
Were you
Keep talking.
I'm not talking. I'm just
were you to need someone to do repairs on it, they do not take gold, but they do take adamantian credits.
Okay.
It seems pretty cut and dried.
Yes, we're in servitude to the state.
I'm sorry.
If we want to keep up the anyway. Thank you. I appreciate.
Am I to understand you do not wish
No,
the
not
keep?
at all.
If that
Not
is,
at all.
if I have offended in any
I
way,
am so sorry, Your Majesty. He took a fall outside. He is
I
not
did
quite
hit my
himself.
head. Nose is bleeding
Hey,
profusely.
He,
There was a time when you thought there were lizards on the moon and they were controlling things.
Listen, the
You just
moon
don't want
is
to-
hollow.
You see
I
what we're
apologize.
dealing with
and
here.
then, like, I take my arm and scoot
please,
all back.
Dragonborn.
Please
On the moon.
understand,
Okay.
he
I
does
wish I
not
was like a wire
speak
friend
for us.
Very well. So I would
He
like
just
to offer.
happens to speak.
I would like to offer to you the sum then of 35,000 gold,
All right.
as well as your own personal keep
Mm.
outside of the city here, just on the outskirts, for you to make your own. We could always use such strong and daring adventurers close at hand.
And we would thank you for that. And we would like to extend to you the offer, should you ever need anything, although we may not be able to take care of it for you, please drop us a line and we may be able to.
But of course, I would be happy to. Also, make sure you keep an eye about occasionally. We will post royal bounty boards that specifically deal in adamantian credits should you need to acquire some.
How, speaking of adamantian credits,
Yes.
what's the exchange rate to gold? Is it a 1-for-1 swap?
It is Only good in the city.
Yes, I understand. If
But
we
it
need
is-
more credits and we have gold.
Cannot buy it with more gold.
Oh, that is a really bad economic system.
Adamantine credits are very valuable and very hard to come by.
Alright. Maybe it's if it works, it works. I agree.
The nobility typically deal in adamantine credits.
So the tradesmen would be more likely to deal in gold if need be.
There could be some that do that, yes, but
Alright.
as far as people who might come work on your keep and do the upkeep and that sort of thing, they will deal with you in adamantine credits.
Understandable. We just need to know what we're dealing with.
I would like to maybe perhaps put it this way. Welcome to the inner circle.
I've never been in an inner circle.
You are all now champions of adamant.
It's like an oval, but more round.
But if the inner circle gets taken over, our credits mean nothing.
All the better to defend it then.
Okay, sure. I didn't say that out loud.
It
To
sounded,
you,
it sounded like you
a stage whisper,
We are in a very small room.
we are in a...
This is like an office. This is not like her
This is
garage.
our
Oh,
inner
okay.
chamber.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, Toba brought y'all.
Oh,
You thought you were whispering.
I thought I was
Oh,
yeah.
whispering.
If you could, perhaps show us to this keep, or have somebody show us to this keep,
Of
we
course.
would appreciate that, so we could,
Yes.
say, make ourselves at home.
Sure. Let's see. I believe, let me have, if you want to, I believe our business is done. I would like to have a small word with Toba. Persephone will bring your gold to you, as well as your voucher for your credits, for your adamantine credits. And then I will send for someone to deliver you to your keep.
Hi, thank you.
I salute her, and I'll walk out.
She
I'm
nods, pleasantly smiles.
walk out.
Goodbye. We'll talk again.
I'm sure we will. Thank you all for what you've done for this nation. Just kind of nods to each and every one of you.
Yes, with the whole
Oh, I was
vampire
there.
thing.
Huh?
I was there.
Yeah, you were there too.
Hi.
Never know what's going on.
As you
place to
exit the
bring it
room,
in.
she goes, Toba, close the door behind you. And he kind of closes the door.
Bye, Toba.
Toba, you're in trouble.
Pat, Toba, pat.
Persephone comes back with a incredibly heavy sack of just gold and just thunk down on the table. That was really heavy. And she also holds out a voucher.
Open my bag of holding and put the bag.
Okay. And she holds out this voucher that almost looks like scrolled parchment on it, and there's these arcane runes kind of scribed into it. And as she hands it to you, the symbols on it kind of begin to shift and change. And it's basically your voucher for 10,000 adamantine credits. They're on basically like scroll parchment paper.
Neat.
She goes, so, anytime you spend them, they will be deducted from here. If you get more, they will be added to this. So please do not lose it. It is very important and very valuable.
I'm going to hold on to it.
I am going to
bag of
put it in the bag of holding
There
that
you-
holds
okay.
things that we have.
That's a good idea. I forgot we had that.
Let me.
I have
put
things that
in here.
it could hold.
A few moments later, about 4 or 5 minutes later, Toba kind of comes out and goes, well, I'm glad to see you'll all be staying here. It's wonderful to have you at Adamant's. You should also make sure to come by and see me every now and then. I do like to keep in touch with all of you.
Of course, Toba.
Well, you know where my shop is. I better run.
Yes, we know where it is. Yes.
Because you teleported into it and left from there.
Yes.
He goes, make sure you go by the Lyceum and get the sigils for the, teleportation circle.
Oh, yes.
All right, well, bye-bye. He just kind of strolls out of the chamber. Actually, at first he goes, you know what, never mind, I'm just going to walk.
I really expected him to poof.
I think
I did
that's
too.
what he got
And
in
then-
trouble with.
And then he didn't. He walked.
He's kind of reining it in,
Oh.
I believe.
Oh, you mean with the queen?
Yes.
Aye.
Because it is her private chambers that we just appeared in, and I hit my face on.
Were those her
The
private
desk.
chambers?
It's
Or-
like her private office. It's a much smaller, tighter office with just like this one large oak desk that was in there. She was kind of working.
And then I hit my face on Persephone's desk. Outside of that.
Aye, she seemed like she
Nice. She
liked
seemed
you.
nice.
Yeah.
I.
Not really. I
Sit.
just.
Why?
She seemed very
Why are you
nice.
spreading rumors
Sorry.
like that?
That's-
No, she.
I found love again. I'm just trying to help you.
When you're
Good.
in love, you want everyone to be in love.
Good for
Aye.
you. So, are you going to bring? What is the name?
Yeah, where did she? Speaking of,
Eventually, the
Oh
door
my God.
opens,
uh-huh.
What? I'm not.
and you see a gray-haired dwarf man with
What's
this
the name?
long, lustrous beard, kind of braided down. On his arm, you see a tall, furbolg woman.
Okay, I was doing this whole thing under the assumption that she had traveled with us.
I
to
just
the
assumed you'd
exact
gotten,
same
like-
place.
I just got the assume that y'all got distracted by the fact y'all are in the Queen's chambers right there in front.
Nope. That's why I stepped back for the beginning because I was like, all right, let them handle
I was
that.
wondering why you're letting Saul
I'm
talk.
with Navarra.
Yeah, don't let me talk. Come on, man.
All
She goes,
right. Hey, what? Fuck. You weren't right there. Where? Hi.
Saul's just hanging on his arm.
Oh, that's not you.
Yeah,
Hi there.
I was outside. The door's there.
Huh.
Weird. Yeah.
Oh, did you see me disappear?
No, I was out.
Okay.
In the I appeared in the waiting room out there, and no one would let me in.
So
Until I met this kind
why?
gentleman who
Okay.
said he was on his way to meet a Furbolg and some other folks. So
Hi.
he assumed, I guess, I was with you.
Hey. He was right. Come here.
She walks over, puts her arm around yours again.
Yeah.
The dwarfman just kind of looks at y'all and goes, "Hi, hello."
That's how I treat the loves of my life.
Yep. So,
Because they're all taller.
Just as my wife.
are they? Am I to assume all of you are the ones who are the owners of the keep?
Yes.
Aye. That is correct. Hey, love, we have a cape now. Yeah. I'll get you up to speed here in a bit.
Aye, that sounds wonderful.
Just a shit ton of cash.
Aye, so, the name's Dolbeer.
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 Well, Dolbeer. Should
Am
I to take notes
if you
for you
could
now?
show us to our keep, please.
Aye, I would be very happy to take you there. If you'll follow me.
I
Also,
thank you.
I'll let you know it's a bit of a fixer-upper, but it'll serve you well. As he kind of leads you back through a few inner chambers before opening up into a large kind of entryway room with a kind of checkerboard floor of white and black, armed guards all standing along the side. Narvar goes, I appeared right over there.
Oh, that was a good place.
Hi.
Hi.
It's, before you eventually make your way out through the castle into this large courtyard, It's pretty chilly here. A little bit of snow still actually on the ground. It's melted in most places as it's kind of getting close to springtime at this point. But here it's just pretty far north and still pretty chilly. You make your way out kind of across the muddy courtyard, out the gates of the castle, and begin making your way through the town. You travel for close to an hour before you reach just kind of the outskirts of the town. And then just off the road to the left, there's a small wooden road, not wooden road, small dirt road that leads to a wooden portcullis of this keep, this large stone wall in front of you, some of it a bit crumpled in. Two towers at the back of the keep, a large pointed roof in the middle. Dilbitter goes, well, welcome to your new abode. If there's anything you need fixed up on it, I'll be your man.
Aye. Are you the tradesman?
I am. I do a bit of everything. You need work done. Myself, my 11 daughters, and 3 sons will get it done.
Alright. Good with the stonework, are you?
Aye. What dwarf isn't? But I'm the best.
That's
All
what
right.
they all said that it was probably.
We'll be sure to look your way, especially on that wall right there.
Of course. Got to have a good exterior defenses.
Aye.
What good's a keep without it?
Especially outside of the city walls.
I mean,
We need the walls of our own.
is anyone attacking?
Not currently.
I mean, like
This moment, right now.
Nope.
like in the
Roll
past,
initiative.
like
Not
say in the
others.
past 2 weeks, has anybody attacked this?
No, there hasn't been
Oh.
anybody here. It's just a bit wee run down.
Yes, you could say that again.
It's a bit wee run down.
Yes, you could say that again.
It's a bit wee run down, lad.
Yes, you could
You
Is
say
he
sound
that.
all
like
right?
this guy.
You could see that again.
I do see it. You're right. Is he okay?
I
Not
like 3 mimosas in, man.
Aye.
Just
Very well.
Fucking dumb.
Bashed his head on the table not too long ago.
It seems
God.
about. Yeah.
oh
he-
yeah, yeah.
Alright. So, we'll be sure to speak to you if ever we need anything fixed up around here. How can we get a hold of you?
Well, I'm glad you asked. He kind of pulls out this little satchel. And he pulls out what almost looks kind of like a newspaper. And he goes, here. Just hands it to you. As you kind of look at it, yet again, similar to scroll parchment, the ink on it kind of glows and shimmers with this like little bit of purple energy every so often across the wording. It goes, that there, it's a catalog. You order what you want, you write it down in the back. We get a message in our office, and I'll send out either my daughters or my sons, or all of us, depending on the size of the job. So,
Aye. So this catalog can for anything we need in the keep.
aye, pretty much, yeah. If there's not something in there, send me a special request just saying you need to talk to me, and I'll come find you.
All right. Sounds good to me.
All right, wonderful.
As he's walking like off,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna catch up to him. Hey, Dobia, is there any
Aye.
way we could go ahead and get a teleportation circle built in?
I imagine there is. Don't know off the top of my head. I think it's around 190,000 adamantine credits, though.
How many do we have?
Don't know. How many do you have?
Oh shit. Okay. I will get.
Those are my notes.
I don't. My notes say. Illithid.
Yeah, they do.
2 pounds of bacon.
I think it's an old.
Seems right.
Okay. Well, I will get back to you on that.
Sure, I'll just put it in the catalog and we'll get you all fixed up.
Right.
Sure.
Thank you.
Of course, anytime. Glad to make your acquaintance. I look forward to working with you.
Would you like to grab a drink later?
Sure, I guess.
Cool.
All right, then.
All right.
I'll meet you at the Pig's Head Inn.
Pig's Head Inn.
Yes.
What about? Fuck. Yeah, Pig's Head Inn.
All right.
What'd you say?
That's the Anxious Maw.
Anxious Maw.
I don't know where that is.
You don't know where that is.
That's in Carnarond.
Fuck.
You're an adamant. Not an adamant.
I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Where is the Pig's Head Inn?
If you go into the town, he kind of gives you directions to it.
Okay. What? Yeah, later.
All right, sure.
Cool.
Okay, then.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, then. I'm just going to walk away now.
As am I.
All right.
Goodbye.
Farewell.
Okay.
He's walking off. It's fucking weird.
It's not that weird. Okay.
It's weird.
Pretty fucking weird.
The Overhear takes his leave, and you're now left standing in front of your keep.
I thought it'd be like a drink here at the keep.
There's nothing. It's falling down.
It's
There's
falling.
nobody in there.
Yeah.
It's not all falling down, just that wall over there.
Well, there's no bar.
And the towers.
I mean, we don't know.
Towers
We
are
haven't
steady.
gone inside. There may be a bar.
Oh.
I don't know if it's stocked, but there might.
Why don't you go check?
How about we go check out our new keep?
Hey, we have a place to sleep now.
We've always had a place to sleep.
You need your bird.
That will be later. A word for a bulk.
All right.
So I'm assuming everyone's going to the keep.
Come on, Marlboro.
My.
Mama. Yes. Mama.
So Marmar, if you are okay with it, so you and Saul begin walking kind of through the broken down wall, kind of up over the bit of rubble into the courtyard of the keep.
Okay.
No. I was saying, okay, let's do this.
What?
Just got the keep.
They're just gonna run through the keep like kids, like in a brand new house, like opening all the doors and looking at stuff.
I want the upstairs room. I call dibs.
You do. Y'all can just kind of see both of them running back and forth like across the courtyard and
I
stuff.
get that tower. That's my tower.
That's my
I'm a magic user. That's my tower.
There are two of them.
I'm the magic user. It's my tower.
Okay, sounds great. All right, Kendara, what are you talking about?
Oh my god. So, for bulk. The bard seems to think that it's a good idea that we go after this Alhoun together. I think he's a drunken fool, but if that is something that you want, I need to make sure there are no more secrets.
That implies that you have more secrets. I mean, I'll say, I think we should. The Alhoun is our unfinished business.
Yes.
Yours and mine specifically.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Saul wants to help take care of it is cool. But when it comes down to it, I think it should be taken care of.
Well, I agree, and I was going to go on my own, but how about I tell you what I'm fixing to tell you, and you decide if you want to do this together. So, when we were traveling, one night, Jackal followed me, and he found out my true mission. And I did what I needed to do to protect my secret at the time. It's something I greatly... Huh? Oh. It's something that I...
We caught everything up to your confession point, except where you said something like greatly. So, guys, because we had a little bit of technical difficulty there right at the end, we're going to leave it on that cliffhanger of Kendar murdered Bucky? Not Bucky, Jackal.
Shit!
And we'll find out what happens next week, how Dalen takes that. We'll see you guys next week. Make sure you come back and check us out. We love you guys. We'll see y'all then. Bye.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.
A bunch of nerds who play D&D. Eyes of the beholder. What's my wife? The black guy left. Eyes of the beholder.